Hey y'all, so what have I been up to, right? That's the first question on everybody's mind because everybody cares so much, right? Ha, just kidding. But I want to show y'all that I returned my Huawei, believe it or not, because that was $299, right? And I was looking online and I saw that my LG G Pro, the one I love so much, that was on sale from $549 to $299 also. Plus I had a $30 credit. So I wound up getting the LG G Pro, which was a lot better than the Huawei. Even though the Huawei was a great offering, you know how much I love the older style LG, so I just had to jump on it. But that's not what this video is about. But I do want to show y'all something really cool. If y'all ever have your phone and you want to do a complete rotation, you know, if you turn it, let's see if I can do this. If you turn it this way, it'll turn that way. But usually if you go upside down, it won't turn completely, but it does now. So if you want to use the headphone jack, you just use an app called Ultimate Rotation, and it works so good without rooting. It's really cool. But what I wanted to show y'all was, I don't know if you remember, I had my Asus laptop. It's a 14-inch and, oh, the phone. It wasn't very expensive. It was older. I mean, it doesn't have touch screen or anything, but it was such a nice laptop, and it had like a glass touchpad, and it was just, I love it, okay? And I just wanted to share that it went ahead and it had a baby. Look at that. And that is a really great computer. I used to have this one. It's the Transformer by Asus. See, it's white. Isn't that pretty? But when I had it, 8.1 had just come out, and it was really in its infancy, and so it kind of sucked because it kept losing connectivity to the Wi-Fi. And isn't that cute? I named it Little Oreo. Whoops, that's not a touch. I named it Little Oreo because, let's see if I can do this. 1, 2, 3. That's my picture password. So I go here and start, because this is Big Oreo. So that's a Little Oreo. That's the baby. But it's really nice because it's, you know, it's touch screen, it's IPS, it's 1366 by 768, which means that for such a small screen, it's 10.1. It's like high definition. It's like 200 and something PPI, DPI, whatever. Really nice. So I got this on Amazon for, what was $399, but I traded in my Galaxy. I sold my Galaxy Tab 8.0, my Godzilla phone. I sold that on Amazon for like $250, and so this only came to like, I don't know, 100 something. But look how cool. It just comes right off like that, and it's got a lot of different, you know, connectivity, HDMI and all that good stuff. And then this has a USB 3.0. So I just wanted to share that, because if anybody's thinking of getting a tablet with a dock, this is really nice. I mean, like I said, when I had it before, it was gray, all gray, ugly, dark gray. It wasn't that appealing looking, but this, oh my goodness, if you're a white electronics fan, this is the one to get. And very few people have this, because I Googled it forever to try and get some video of it to really see if it was as nice, because with the cheaper laptops, sometimes when you go for white on cheap laptops or cheap electronics, they just look so plasticky and so tacky, like a child's toy or something. You don't really get a lot of definition or detail. And so I was worried that even though this was white, it was going to be kind of cheesy. But even if you see the, you know, here is like a satin colored, you know, it's a satin polished silver. So it really, really is nice. And, you know, of course I showed you the tablet. It's just beautiful. And if you look really close, which you're probably not going to be able to see, of course not, it's like a shimmery white. It's not plastic. It's shimmery. I mean, it is plastic, but it's got a shimmery edge to it. It's got the speakers over here, and they're really loud. So there's a roll of toilet paper. You can see I really am into the production of my videos. But anyways, I do want to share that. There's my new little Oreo Junior, and there's Oreo Senior, and there's my Lenovo, which I still love so much. And that's pretty much it. So that's what I'm up to. Just wanted to touch base and tell you about that. Oh, and there's one other really great app that I have. I don't know if y'all are like me and you don't like pressing a capacitive home button, or you sometimes need to go back but your buttons aren't showing, or whatever. If you're nuts like me, and I know there's one or two of you out there, I've got this home button and back button right on my screen at all times, no matter what I'm in. So if I go, let's say, for argument's sake, let's say I go to settings, okay? Wait, it's probably not going to let me because I got my screen locked. No. So it's always there. So if I'm like, oh, never mind, I didn't want that, I just hit back. I just hit back. Okay, what the hell? I'm demonstrating so you know how that goes. What the hell? Let's try that again. Oh, how funny. Let's try home. All right, there's home. Let's try this again. So say I go here and I'm like, oh, I don't want that. I just hit back. Why is it not working? It's crazy. Let's try it again. So say I go to camera and I'm like, I want to go back. You know, let's see if it's got to do with the fact that it's upside down. That's my theory. Let's see now. I'm going to try it again. So I go here and I'm like, oh, I want to go back. Nope, still not working. I go there and I say, let's go back. Back's not working, but home is. I'm not really sure why, but I'm going to go ahead and go into settings and blah, 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 cancel. Choose number of buttons. I've got 2 chosen. And customize the button actions, and this is supposed to be back. So back and okay. So now we're going to try it again, and you can even make this really big. Like let's say it's too small. Button color, button size is really nice. Let's make it big. Hey, it's me again. I just wanted to, I finally got it worked out. It was because excuse me, because this one is still on 4.1.2, and so you don't have to enable accessibility settings. Where is that? Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Are you for real? Okay. You don't have to enable accessibility settings in 4.2.2 and before, but afterwards you do. So I had to go ahead and enable them. I had never noticed that this wasn't working. I guess it got an update. But I did want to show y'all how cool these are. I have them set up exactly the same. I mean, they're identical. And I'm so in love with the way it's working. And also what I do, you know, sometimes you go outside and you're like, oh my God, I can't see a thing, right? And who the hell can futz with, you know, settings, right? So I have a widget that's always on my home screen, and anytime I just like say you know, I'm in the internet, let's just say, okay? I'm in the internet and I come outside and all of a sudden everything is black and I can't, I mean, so bright I can't see nothing. So I just hit my home button, and in this case, it's there. I usually have to futz around, or I'll just, you know, that one. It works better with this because I have a physical home button. But then I just touch anywhere on the screen and it automatically changes it. And the way it does that is because this is a widget right here. See, it does it on both. I have them set up identical. But yeah, this is a widget, Switch Pro 2, and I just have it right there. That's, you know, see, you can move it around. It's a widget. But yeah, so that works really well. So if I don't know what I'm doing and I can't see, I can go ahead and get that instantly. And that's really helped me a lot of times because sometimes it's just so bright out and I forgot to change the brightness before I went outside. Sorry, camera's shaking. So I wanted to show you that, and trying to think if there's anything that I'm missing. Well, I'm sure there is, but anyway, so that's it for now. I don't have any widgets or anything. I just keep it really bare. And my skins, of course. I've got this skin on here. That's a new skin I don't think I've shown y'all. I'll show you up close and personal. Can you see? And I also went ahead, I don't know if you could tell, I don't know if you're into detail like me, but I changed the logo for LG G2. I just kind of took the G2 and I cut the 2 off, because if you look here, that's an L upside down. So I just put it there. I don't know, I'm retarded. And on this one I have a skin also. And what I meant to tell y'all is, you know, when I used to have this phone, it was black. And that's the reason that I traded it, because I don't like black devices. I don't know. I guess I'm crazy like that. But anyway, so that's everything I've got going on right now. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Thanks, y'all. Bye. Hey, I'm back. I just wanted to say, because I think I left a couple of things off. As far as this Optimus G Pro, the things that it has over the Huawei is that it does have an IR blaster. It is full HD, 1920 by 1080. The screen's a little bit smaller because the Huawei is 6.1 and this is 5.5, but this has more RAM and 32 gigabytes of internal storage, and it has a removable battery just like the Huawei, and it has SD card. And the camera's better on this, I think. And this has NFC. I'm not sure if the Huawei did. I don't think so. So those are just some of the things it has going for it. And then in conclusion about this little guy, I wanted to mention that, because I just touched on it, but I didn't really say what it all has going. So this has the brand new, I want to say Bay Trail, but it might even be newer. It's an Atom processor, but it's a quad core. It's 1.46 and it turbos up to 2.3, I think. It's got 64 gigabytes of storage. My other one only had 32. This has approximately 11 hours of surfing battery life. So a lot of times they'll boast that the battery life is like 8 or 10 hours, but that's with Wi-Fi off and everything. But this is with it on. Let's see right now if I could show y'all. Okay. The battery life. Let's go to start, and it's all charged, and so we'd have to take it out, I guess. Hold the phone. I don't want to knock the thing off the stand. All right, let's see if it gives an approximate battery. Well, it just says 10 hours, and that's approximately right because it's really got good battery life. So I wanted to touch on that. So I touch on the processor. I mean, it's really, really, really zippy. You know, you really can't ask for more. The programs open really fast. Of course, I don't have any programs here to open right now, but see, very snappy. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, like I said, leave them in the comments and I'll definitely get back to you because I got no life, so you know how that goes. Okay, thanks y'all. Bye.